Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. So let's take a look on the Bitcoin market again. So last time on Thursday we have talked about the bearish performance on the market and said that we should be careful with the taking any long position. Actually, we said that currently we do not see any good background for buying Bitcoin. We need to see deeper retracement and watch for some proper patterns before we decide to step in again on the bullish side. And currently performance in April, you could see what's going on the long-term chart is closer. We're coming to the end of the month, as more bearish performance on the monthly chart is becoming. So here, since we have just 2 weeks until the end of the April, and if everything will close around the current area, I'm not even speaking about the further deep downward action, you could see that we could get bearish engulfing pattern near the previous top, which also might be treated as a kind of the wash and rinse of the previous top. So this is some kind of the failed upside breakout. So it could be treated as a grabbing of the stop orders about this area and collapse later. Maybe it will not bring some clearly, can't be called as a clearly bearish reversal, and it doesn't suggest that we should just keep going lower back to the lows. But appearing of the grabber, of the engulfing pattern in the top brings nothing good for the bulls, at least in the nearest few months, because it's in the most cases, you know, it takes the shape of the downside ABCD on a lower time frame and suggests deeper retracement. So based on the length of the bars that we have here, it might be somewhere back to the 50 even area, at least. Yes, it will be just the 30% support of the whole upward action, but still this distance is rather significant in terms of the real money. So if we stand around 69, drop to the 50 even, as you understand, it's really significant downside action. That's what we need to keep an eye on the high time frames, in particular on the monthly. On the weekly chart, we could consider the same story, but with a bit different angle. So you could see what's going on here. Recently we talked about this range, and we said while market stands inside of this range, this potentially bullish situation, because market is coiling around the previous top without any significant drop. But if market will drop out of it, breaking it down, that also will be the harbinger of the possible deeper retracement as well. This week, also interesting moment to keep an eye on, which might be very important, is flirting of the price with the MACD. If we will get here the bullish grabber, that could change everything, because the bearing of the grabber suggests taking out at this top, and we could not get the engulfing pattern on the monthly chart as a result. So I would call this potential pattern that might be formed by the end of this week as a vital for the Bitcoin, because it could decide what the sentiment will be here in the nearest few weeks or even months. Appearing of the grabber could give chances and hopes for the bulls that market could turn up. If we will get no grabber, market will just change the trend in the bearish direction, closing out of this range. It will be clearly bearish context. So on lower time frame on the daily, we see that market stands overextended, oversold, near trend line support and near confidence support around 60 even area on the daily chart. This is good combination for tactical short-term technical bounce up, and maybe that might be the background for a possible bullish grabber that could be formed. Definitely this is not an area where we would like to take the new short position. We need to wait for a pullback if you would like to go short, and then consider taking short position at the rally to sell the rally that might be formed here. For the taking the long position, this is potentially possible, but you have to wait for a clear reversal pattern right on the bottom that we unfortunately do not have by far. So on the following time frame chart, we have great large guardless triple to buy, that potentially also good background for possible pullback at least to the 66, 60, approximately 30% pullback here is approximately around 65, 66 area. This is normal reaction on any guardless triple to buy, because downside ABCD now is completed. So market has tested this OP target of this ABCD and creating the background for possible bounce. Here I also plot some butterfly. It is not totally completed because 127 extension stands slightly lower, but market is not reversing yet as well. So from that standpoint, we still could see a leg down before possible reaction could start. So other words speaking, if you're considering taking the long position, especially on the intraday charts, that's definitely the situation that you could keep watching, just because you have the good background. On the daily chart, this is strong support and oversold. On the fallout time frame chart, this is also agreement with the downside ABCD and big guardless triple to buy pattern that suggests at least 30% pullback. The only thing that you need to get here is to wait for a clear bullish reversal pattern. On the hourly chart, I do not see it yet, but well, just keep watching. Maybe here will be some kind of the guard, maybe reverse hand shoulders pattern might be formed or something of this sort. Just keep an eye on what will happen around 59.60 area, around the daily confluence support. Divergence already stands in place here, and see what will happen. With the pullback here, we have few levels. 67.70 is the 618 level. Also, we will be watching for the 65 area as a potential target of the possible upside bounce, because this particular 30% minimum target of the guardless triple 2 on the fall time frame chart. So, as a bottom line, in 2 words, current point is not friendly for taking new short position. To consider any shorts, we need to wait for a bounce. Bulls, especially on intraday charts, if you trade on intraday charts, could theoretically consider taking a long position, but first you need to wait for a clear bullish reversal pattern on the hourly chart before to take the position. That's in 2 words what we have on the cryptocurrencies.